what makes him special?
Does not run like a quarterback. I mean, I know he definitely finishes runs like a running back. I think he finishes runs harder than most running backs. He looks to doesn't look like he always tries to avoid contact. It looks like he relishes it.
How similar is there a quarterback that you guys have faced that's a similar prep? The guy that came to my mind would be Prescott at Mississippi State. Was that similar or?
Yeah, I'd say he's kind of similar to him. I think he's probably, honestly, I think he's kind of got a better arm than him. I think he's got probably a better arm than him.
Lynch has a better arm?
Yeah, I'd say Lynch has a better arm, definitely. And I mean, I think runs harder than him. I'd say Prescott maybe a little bit faster. He can definitely fly, but I'd say Lynch is probably definitely the more complete player out of the two, easily.
I was talking to Coach Elko earlier about the team concept, and I asked him about, Gabe went down, and then his backup went down, and now you got Sutton coming in to play a position he's not maybe as familiar with. And he said that the credit for that had nothing to do with the coaches, it had to do with the locker room. As a senior, how do you keep that accountability level up and have, it's easy to say next guy up, it's not always easy to do.
I mean, obviously just the off season, stuff like that. I mean, everybody trains so hard. You learn, I mean, you work so hard and stuff like that, you would jump at any opportunity you can to get out there. So I mean, whenever I know Gabe's backup, Justin Ford hadn't been playing quite as much to try to see his hope, so he jumped at the opportunity for that. And then when he went down, same thing happened with Sutton. So I mean, you just got to make sure that everybody realizes they're next up, that everybody realizes that just because they aren't playing as much as they may want, they're just as important. You jump in at any moment throughout the season, because obviously without Sutton or Ford playing as well as they have, we very likely wouldn't be in the situation that we are.
You just heard all the stuff Coach had to say about your senior class. What's it like to hear him talk about you guys like that? Was it a cognizant effort to kind of be these great leaders, or was it just who you guys were?
I mean, obviously, when we first came here my freshman year before we actually played, when we went to the humanitarian bowl with kids like Sheehan and Freddie Barnes and Cody Basler, you were surrounded by a lot of great leaders. It was a really great senior class that showed how to lead. I think a lot of kids tried to take that, tried to embody that, and really learn from them, and tried to do the same sort of thing with the freshmen and young underclassmen as they did to them. So I think it's really cool to hear that. Obviously, I mean, everybody on this team leads in different ways. There's certain kids that like to talk more in front of them and stuff like that. And certain kids who show it. They're just kind of lead by example. But I mean, it's definitely cool to hear Coach Clawson talk about us like that.
People might not have a grasp for how hard it is to play defense. I mean, everything's in the offense's favor. Spreads, no huddles, all the rules that, make it easier for offenses to thrive. How's to be a top 7 defensive team in the country when a couple years ago you guys were 2-10 and couldn't stop anybody probably? How did you build from that to this, and how proud of you are you of what this unit has accomplished?
I mean, I'm very proud of it. Obviously, from a couple of years ago, we got tons of the same kids coming back and everything like that. A lot of the same starters coming back from the last 3-4 years. And so it's one of those things, you take pride in it, the whole offseason training for it. I mean, obviously, Coach Horgan has gotten strong enough that I feel like physically we can match up against anybody we play. And then, I mean, obviously, you take pride in that. You don't ever want to give up any points. It's nice to know. It's nice to think about the fact that we like the feeling that if our offense, scores 3 points or a touchdown, if you don't let them score, you'll still win. At the end of the day, they have to score to win. It's nice to almost feel like you have that in your hands.
Was the physical matchup, the ability to physically match up, the biggest step this unit had to take?
I'd say, yeah, I'd definitely say that. I mean, just looking at us, even looking at old film of us from
Friday, you find yourself paying attention to the details a little more in practice this week.
Yeah, I mean, you're locked in regardless of the week or regardless of the opponent. Obviously, you have a sense of urgency with this team specifically. You know what they can do offensively. You know how dangerous they are. There's a lot of stuff they throw at you, so there's a lot to learn. But I mean, detail-wise, I mean, you're just the same locked in. Try to treat it the same as you can every week. Try to prepare as hard as you can, like you do every game.
We know it's a lot of hard work regardless to get to the MAC championship, but how important is fan support to you?
It's huge. I mean, it's awesome. Obviously, it's awesome to come play a game at the Doyle and have a lot of fans, huge student section. I mean, it always just gives you a lot of extra energy and extra boost going out there to actually see the Doyle packed. And obviously, hopefully at Detroit, we have a large group coming up there, hopefully. So.
Talk about mood in locker room, Ted. What would you characterize the mood as? Focused, determined, and
I'd probably say it's very, very focused. I mean, I feel like we're very focused. There's nothing, we aren't looking by at the game at all, obviously. I mean, this is the biggest game any of us have probably ever played, obviously. And I mean, there's nothing else to think about. I mean, people are just dialed in for it. That's what describing it. I wouldn't say nobody's like nervous or anything like that. Everybody's just really, I mean, everybody's excited, ready to kick it off, but at the same time, everybody's very focused and really knows that they need to practice well and like prepare well for it.
How would you compare this game to, say, the Military Bowl last year? Is it on the same level, or do you think you guys won it even more than?
I'd say it's definitely a bigger game. I mean, play for the